How's everybody doing today? It's Shaz here. We're playing some more Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Today I'm using the Weevil. I'll get onto that in a minute, but Fallout 4 yesterday was pretty good. I'm going to be doing... The thing is, I know that Fallout 4, not many people are going to watch that. So I think what I'll do is, the days I upload Fallout 4, I'll also upload Black Ops 3. So those people that actually do watch my Black Ops 3 gameplays and aren't looking for Fallout 4, they'll also get to watch my daily Black Ops 3 that I usually do. So they won't just, I'm not going to upload a Fallout 4 on one day, that's it. I'll actually just do Fallout 4 and Black Ops 3 on the same day. And then on the days I don't upload for Fallout 4, I'll just do my usual Black Ops 3 one day for you guys. But anyway, you've seen that I've only been using assault rifles in my gameplays, and that's because I've always thought that assault rifles were really good. In Black Ops 2, I only used to use the AIM-94, the MAA1, and usually, sometimes, the MSMC. I never actually used the SMGs, because I always thought that if you just put quick draw on and stock, you pretty much have an SMG, and like a long range, a medium range, a close range gun. If that's, if you just put quick draw and stock on, you pretty much have an SMG right there on your AIM-94. But that's not the case in Black Ops 3. Now, I know this might be in Black Ops 2, but one of the things that's actually changed, or I'm not sure if it has changed or if it's been like this, but what I've realised is that assault rifles, you can't actually use them in close range. And what I've realised is that I've been using the ICR, and I've been thinking it's a very bad gun. I know it's really accurate, but I've been thinking it's a really bad gun. And this brings me on to my next point on how you can die less and stay alive in Black Ops 3 and generally get a better KD. And how this works is pretty self-explanatory. SMGs, they're built for close range. Now you have the VMP for close range, the CUDA, all those guns are for close range, they're very fast. The VMP is actually getting nerfed because it's so good in close range. Now this is why when an assault rifle goes head to head in a gunfight with an SMG, the SMG will always win, regardless of if the assault rifle player shoots first. And that's what's been happening with me. I've been playing on the small maps like Combine and Fringe, and I've been using ICR. I've been using the ICR, and I've been getting outgunned easily. I've been wondering what the hell is going on. I'm shooting first and I'm just dying like that. And you're seeing today I'm actually playing Aquarium, which is a pretty small map, and I'm avoiding the outskirts of the map, because the outskirts of the map is where the long range engagements are, I believe, most of them. So I just stay kind of in the middle. You're seeing here, and I actually get a nuclear. My first 2 nuclears in the game were on a Saturday, like last Saturday, and now I've been doing really bad lately. And I have my KD's going down, and I've realised that because I'm actually using my gun the way it's supposed to be used, I'm actually doing a lot better. The Weevil, I've actually been using assault rifles on bigger maps and SMGs on smaller maps. So this is a small map, as you can see. So I'm using the Weevil, and I'm not challenging the long range gunfights. Maybe the medium range gunfights if I feel like I can. So that's what you should do. What you need to do is see your map and say, oh, is this a big map, a medium range map, where I should be using the razorback, because the razorback is ideal for mid-range engagements. It's very accurate, so you want to be using it for mid-range. So you want to look at your map, and is this a big map, a small map? If it's a big map, use assault rifles, LMGs. Small map, use SMGs. Okay, so that's really how it works. That's my best tip for you guys, because otherwise, if you're just using a Kane-44, and then some kid has a CUDA, he will kill you no matter what, no matter if you shoot first. And that's what's been happening with me. I've used ICRs close range, and I died very easily. So that's the first tip. What you want to do is make sure you're using the right gun for your map. Okay, it's the ultimate tip, because otherwise you're just gonna die really easily. Another tip is also you have to play more defensive in this game. It takes a lot more time to kill enemies in the game. For example, in Black Ops 2, it'd take like an MSMC 4 bullets to kill someone. I'm just making it up, but that might be right. 4 bullets to kill someone with an MSMC. Now, if you have a Weevil, it will probably take 5 to 6 bullets to kill someone. So if you're one person and you're rushing really hard, you have 2 people in front of you, you're very likely to die. Because if it takes 5 to 6 bullets to kill someone, you're not going to be able to kill those 2 people. A better way to explain this is, let's say it took 10 bullets to kill someone. If there's 2 people in front of you, you have to put 10 bullets into both of those people. However, those 2 people only have to put 10 bullets into you. And in fact, that's 5 bullets for each player. So 1v2 situations are actually a lot more harder in this game. So you want to make sure that you're only, getting in a situation where you're either behind the enemy if you're killing multiple enemies. Because if you're behind the enemy, they can't really shoot you. That's the only time you should be challenging people that are more than one, okay? Otherwise, you should be doing 1v1 gunfights and kind of avoiding gunfire, okay? You don't want to be... That's another tip. You have to play more defensive in this game. If you rush too much and you're around their spawn too much, you're going to notice it's going to be going across enemies too much. And you will probably come across some people using their specialists. Usually people spawn in, they die, so they just use their specialists because they get a bit annoyed. That's what's going to happen. So you have to play a bit more defensive in this game. And that's really how I play the game. What I do is I'm not rushing too much in the beginning. I'm trying to get my VSAT, the HATR, which is very good. And one of the reasons why I actually get nuclear is because of the HATR. I actually knocked it level 48, and I'm around that level right now. And I get the nuclear because of that. And also, I'm actually using the class setup I showed you in the last video, where I was using the score streaks. How to show you how to get the score streaks faster. I'm using that class there. And combined with the UAV, counter UAV, and the HATR, I'm able to get those streaks over and over. I can keep getting them in the same life. It's very easy because every time I've called in a UAV or a counter UAV or a VSAT, the HATR, if my enemy gets one kill, I will get assist points because I've called in the UAV, and that's helped my teammate get a kill. It's the same for the counter UAV. So that's really how it works, and then I'm able to loop my kills over and over, and get my score streaks too a lot more faster in the same life. So you're going to be seeing this gameplay, this nuclear gameplay, 46 and 2, just so you know, with the weevil, that I'm able to do that really well. So those are 3 pretty good tips for you. Just make sure that you're able to use helpful kill streaks like the UAV, counter UAV, and the HATR, so you can help your teammates, and then you can get your score streaks faster. Also, check out my class setup videos, so you can get your score streaks faster generally. Also, the tip about playing a bit more defensive, passive. You don't want to rush too much. That's very important because about the time it takes to kill people now. And lastly, the tip about the gun. You got to make sure you're using the right gun on each map. And that's what I've done here. I'm finally doing this, and I'm finally doing as good as I was when the game first came out. So I'll see you guys later. It's been Shaz here. This is an informative video. These tips are actually not the same tips you see in people's videos usually. It's not a repetitive... they aren't repetitive tips. This is actually original tips that will help you in game situations. This is not a copy and pasted video like everybody else does on how to do well, how to get a better KD. This is a legit video that gives you original helpful tips. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll be bringing out Fallout 4 gameplay today. And it's been Shaz here, and I'll see you tomorrow.